So, I recently went and saw the movie Pig, and I gotta say, I really, really liked it. Um, I have been a big fan of Nick Cage for a long time. I think Nick Cage is good. If you've ever seen Community, you know there's a bit of a debate about whether Nick Cage is good, whether he's bad, whether he's just crazy. I think he's a great actor. There is a scale, or more like a spectrum of like Nick Cage good, Nick Cage bad, Nick Cage crazy, Nick Cage sane. And this is a rare performance of his that is good and sane. Um, there's not the over the top screaming crazy Nick Cage going on. This whole movie is very quiet, contemplative, understated. It's beautiful little film. It's not at all what I think people would expect when they hear the tagline. It's not Mandy. It's not John Wick. It's not a bloody revenge thriller. Um, what it is, like I said, it's a very um, it's a subtle emotional film. So, basic premise: Nick Cage is he lives off the grid in the wilds of Portland in the forest, and he's a truffle hunter. He has this pig that helps him hunt truffles. He sells them sort of every week to this kid played by Alex Wolff in exchange for goods that he needs while he's out there. And one night he gets the pig stolen from him, and he goes on a quest to find the pig, and he has to venture back into Portland. Um, and kind of he takes a journey back through his own past. There's a lot of themes in the movie about kind of his impact on the world, where he's been, and the kind of impact he's made on people's lives. Um, but that's the basic gist of the movie. That's where the movie takes off, is him and Alex trying to hunt down who stole his pig. Um, and along the way, there are a lot of, I won't give away any spoilers, but um, surprising things happen. Like I said, it doesn't really go the direction you think it's going to go in terms of the tone and the lack of violence, and also how they solve the mystery and who ends up actually having taken the pig is not really where you expect it to go. Um, the tone of it, like I said, it's very contemplative, very not necessarily slow. It's not slow or dry, but it's very subdued. Um, so there's a lot of things to like about it. Like, one, the direction is great. Every scene looks pretty beautiful. The locations are beautiful. The shots are beautiful. The cinematography is really, really on point. Um, Performances are great. Like I said, Nick Cage is doing a great job. He's very understated, very reserved, but there's still a lot of passion and beauty behind his performance. Same with Alex Wolff. He does a great job. I've liked him since I saw Hereditary. He's great in both. So performances are great. There's other smaller cameo performances that are done really well, especially if you've seen it. Kind of the chef when they go to visit one of the restaurants. He gives a great performance. It's the best scene in the movie. If you've seen it, you know which scene I'm talking about, where he kind of talks to the chef about his dreams and his vision and why he's doing what he's doing. That scene is fantastic. Um, there's a lot of heart and soul behind the movie. Like, the movie is very much a meditation on loss, on grief, on um, change, and that's and on what it means to let go, to um, to forget an event versus um, get over it and properly deal with it, and how we deal with trauma. There's a lot of that going on. Um, so yeah, It's really well executed. I've seen it, and I really am excited to see it again. It's probably a movie that I'll see. It's one of those movies I could tell I'm probably going to watch at least once, if not twice a year going forward. It just really hit me in that way of like, oh, this is really, really good, and I really want more movies like this out there and in my life. So I definitely recommend it. I would say probably an 8 out of 10 would be my rating. It's currently in theaters, definitely worth your time and money. Yeah.